Hello, y'all. Feeling better. Okay, so y'all just got done. If you were following these videos in order, you just got done watching a very vulnerable video that was yesterday, where I was crying and shit. Oh my god, like I cried throughout the day. Honestly, I was just so deep in my feelings, as they like to say. And I woke up today with this determination to find my power again. I be feeling like sometimes, like, y'all, I just be feeling regular as fuck. Like, I don't be feeling empowered. I don't be feeling like the deliberate creator. I don't be feeling like this wise person that I am. I be feeling like I done forgot all of the fucking wisdom that I've learned over the years. And I think that's what be fucking with me. But so basically, making a long story short, after the video, I told y'all I was sleep deprived. So, and that's a strong word, but whatever. So I was after I made that video, I didn't do really anything. I wasn't really in the mood. To take phone sex calls. I wasn't really in the mood to do really anything productive. I just kind of watched TV all day and just cried on and off all day. I talked to Roberta, which is one of my closest friends, and I decided to send Divine, which is the dude, and I'm going to make a video about that so y'all can understand everything. So just know that. I ended up sending him like a 9-minute voice note, kind of telling him some of what I told y'all. I did it without crying, but like I played it back, listened to it, and I cried. But I don't know if he got it or not or whatever, but because I haven't turned my phone on. So just mind you, it is 4:25 p.m. in South Africa time right now. I woke up at around noon today, which is good. I went to bed like around close to like 3 a.m. or something like that. So about 8 hours of sleep. That's good. I woke up and had some coffee, which I be trying to stay away from the coffees, like, because if I drink it too early or late, my timing matters. Like, I don't know how people be 5 p.m. just drinking all this damn coffee. Like, my ass be up looking crazy. So I was like, okay, I want to be like sharp today. So I did have some coffee, and I woke up to some good news. So remember how yesterday I was telling y'all that my apartment may take away my daily housekeeping, which is part of the reason why I'm here in this basic ass apartment. Look at this basic ass appliances and shit. I love much better apartments, but I'm in the mall and I love that, and I also get daily housekeeping. So she came. I told y'all in the vent, the video before that, when most irritating day ever. So basically, she came and told me, I was able to work it out. You can keep your daily housekeeping. So that's really good news. And my the girl that I use, the girl that works here that comes to clean, I like her. I always have her come to clean, and I pay her extra money a week to do my laundry and stuff like that. And so it really made my heart happy to talk to her and her to tell her, basically how much she appreciates me for giving her extra money and always being very kind to her. And I was just kind of out of it yesterday, but I didn't really get into the other stuff that was said whenever I met with the manager of the housekeeping department here. So she was just basically saying how I'm very kind, and like I remember about a month ago I left my fanny pack in the bathroom, and one of the staff came and brought it to the front desk where I was sitting right next to them in the co-working space. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And I gave her all of the cash I had in the bag. I don't know how much it was, but I gave it all to her. And basically her and just the lady here, have just keep telling the housekeeping people and the management like how kind and sweet I am. And that means a lot to me, because I really do my best. And that's what we're getting to with this entry. Like, this is coming down to processing. Like, I am a very generous, kind person. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to give me my motherfucking fanny pack back. She did not. So I gave her the cash that was in there. And, because she could have stole it. So I was like, you know what? Here you go. And so that really made me feel good to hear that. And, they was like, the lady and, my unit, is so sweet. So I love that being there. And I think that is part of the reason why I was able to, get my way in this matter, because I do have a reputation of treating people very kind. I always, do that. So that made me feel really good. So today started off with a few good things. One, I woke up a little earlier, which I wanted to, and I was feeling more rested, honestly, because I went ahead and just let myself sleep. And so that's good. And then I got the news I keep housekeeping, so that's good. And I also fixed the the management lady some tea because she said she was feeling sick. So I'll buy her some ginger and stuff like that. And I love that about me. Like, y'all, y'all are my peeps. Some of y'all been following me for a long time, but I truly am a very kind person. I really, really am. And sometimes, like, I forget how wonderful I am, which leads me to what I'm talking about now. So this is like, I'm processing that vent, of me being really in my feelings, being very disempowered, I was connecting too much of like who I am and how I feel about myself to other people's decisions and shit like that, and that's just not gonna work. So like, I have to like get back to the basics, right? So whenever I am feeling like that, I know some fundamental things I need to remind myself of it. And you know what? It's no point in begrudging the process of this, because it's just genuinely, it's just never going to really end. You know what I'm saying? Like the processing part. And I love that I have the tools. And so I really want to feel better, but I can't start with talking about men and what they're doing. That is not really going to work. I have to start with like myself, like who I am on a fundamental basis. And I really feel like I need to re-up on some like self-love and appreciation. I need to remind myself of like why I'm fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can get too caught up in life where you forget yourself. And I feel like I forgot myself a little bit. And when you do that, then everything else is going to be all fucked up. My perspective is going to be all fucked up on everything if I don't have that down. So one of the things that I used to always do is whenever I'm feeling like I'm feeling a little off, like I'm feeling disconnected from goals, or I'm feeling whatever, I know that I need to get into my journal and I need to write down shit, and also chant too. Shout out to, I think her name is Lady Silence, something like that. Somebody who, I'm gonna find her name. I don't know her name. Let me see. She just commented and said something, because she said Nam Yo Horenge Kyo. What's the baby's name? Hold on, I'm looking right now. Lady Silence, yes. Shout out to you, Lady Silence, if you are watching this, because she said Nam Yo Renge Kyo, and it is still and always will be a tool of mine that I use. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to share with y'all my journal entry, basically, on like the process to really processing that event and processing how I was feeling about that, and just really finding my way back to my power, because I kind of have to. Because if I'm not going to be empowered, I'm going to be disempowered. If I'm going to be disempowered, I'm going to be miserable, and that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to be happy, rich, and doing everything we want to do. We're supposed to be hitting our goals, and if we're not, something needs some tweaking, and I need some fucking tweaking. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I wrote, and I'll try to skip the boring parts, but because one of the things I'm going to get to, because I think this process is going to take, like, me processing this is going to be a couple of videos, but this is just the me part. And one of the things that I do, right, so let's say I'm dating different men, and I will write down their positive aspects, and I'll just really get into that energy. Well, I want to do the same thing like with myself, because I want to feel the radiance that comes along with like appreciating oneself, because I think that's a root to all problems, is a lack of appreciation of self and a lack of seeing myself. And a part of my gripe with men is they don't see me. Well, do I see me for real? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's why I love my little safe space of YouTube, where I share this with y'all, because girl, this time next year I'm gonna be a fucking best-selling author, super famous, super rich, and I always want these videos to be around, because I don't like the how we dehumanize public figures or people we look up to. I never want that to be why anybody looks up to me or admires me. No. My brand is humanity. And if my brand is humanity, then there's never nothing I can do that would be wrong, because guess what? Humans humans are like that. But if your brain is perfection, everything you do is wrong. That ain't never my motherfucker. I'm not going to be trapped in that shit. I'm not going to be trapped in no perfection shit. I don't like all that. So anyway, so this is what I wrote. So I wrote, I want to feel better now. I've had lots of contrast, and I can pivot. Contrast meaning things that I don't want. I can really use that to focus on what I do want. Before I turn my phone on, I want to feel better around men, around money, around my life, around myself. I feel the need for some serious self-appreciation. I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna go back and get the book "Asking It Is Given" because I feel like I need to reread it for like the fifth time because I need to get my foundation together. You know what I'm saying? I need to get my foundation together on me being a vibration of being God in the physical body. I haven't been feeling very godly lately. I've been feeling like a weak ass regular human who can't seem to get what she wants. That's how I've been feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't like feeling like that because that's not even true. See what I'm saying? Even the fact that I think like that, that I have that thought, it's not even cool. Anyway, so I'm not feeling as powerful and I want to feel powerful. So I just started, saying that I love you, Sydney. I really do. I care about you. I adore you. You matter. I adore who you are. I love you as a person. You're a kind, loving person, and you are beautiful. You are so loving. Then I wrote the reasons why I love you and why I don't play about you and why I appreciate you so much. You have such a kind heart. And I go back from saying you and I in this. So I am so pure and sweet. I am generous. I am such energy in the physical, which means I am love itself. I am kindness. I am light. I am power. Like, that's really the main thing that I have had to remember, that since everything that I've read about this is true, then that would mean that I am actually love. So why should I be so affected if Divine decides to get another, if he decides to block me, be out of my life completely? He can do that. Like, I somehow I made the fatal mistake of blending the wrong things. Like, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I'm a sweet person. I love you because you are gifted. I love you because you're an honest person who is brave and loving. I do my best always. I was born with the perfect parents. I was no mistake. My unique journey is perfect, the perfect one for me. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for my intro to Buddhism at 19. Thank you for my kindness and my wisdom. Thank you for my face, my teeth, my skin, my height, my lips, my health, my ass, my thighs. Thank you. Thank you for... That was a beautiful design. I've always had a kind heart, always good to people. I appreciate your attracting the truth of all situations with law of attraction in Buddhism. You are amazing, Sydney. You are multi-talented. I love you for that. I love your candor. I love how unique you are, how talented and special you are, how giving and considerate you've always been, so generous. Saying I care about you and I see how amazing you are to those you love, how hard you try, how wonderful you are, and a person you've affected millions of people's lives. Sometimes I literally have to remember that I have in fact impacted millions of people's lives. With the Pussy Over Pain video, with the ATO orgy, with just going viral, I have impacted millions of people's lives. I have done that already. And I just be forgetting that shit sometimes, and I don't need to be forgetting it. I need to remember that in the most beautiful, life-giving way. Okay? You refuse to use people. You are genuine. And I just go on the list like celebrities I know, like Big Tigger, Zane, Coco Brown, other celebrities that I know. Like, one thing I love about me is that I am so considerate of others, and I'm considerate of other people's experiences, that I never once, like, I sometimes will go like out of my way to not make these celebrities feel like I was trying to use them. Like, when Coke, and I never really like name drop, but when Coco Brown just her house just burned down and Tyler Perry gave her the money, I called her and I said, "Are you okay?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I just call her, and the one thing I love about her, she always take my calls. I called her and I just asked her how she was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people don't be having nobody to talk to. Me and Coco done had some heart-to-hearts. I don't ever really be name dropping. You'll hear this now because you're watching this, but I don't really be bragging about the celebrities I'm close with. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that one thing I love about me is the reason why they be fucking with me is because I am not a user. I don't be trying to use people for what they got and for their influence. I know it's this other big celebrity, big influencer I'm really cool with here, and you would never even know I know him because I don't go around doing that shit. It's just not me, and I love that about me. I'm a pure, genuine ass person. I truly am, and I'm not can't nobody like tell me about me in that regard. I'm a genuine, kind person. Do I always doing everything right? No, but I am very kind and very loving and very generous and very genuine, and real motherfuckers know that about me. You know what I'm saying? I never want to use people. You are sweet to your staff, like my cleaning staff. I mean, I just doubled her pay just because. You know what I'm saying? Because that fucking girl deserve it. Shit, these people not getting paid enough here in South Africa. She be doing all kind of shit for me around here, and I think her kindness, her saying nice things about me to the management, I think that helped me to keep my daily housekeeping. So I said, okay, I pay you this amount to do laundry. Well, I'm doubling it. So you're getting double, and I pay it in advance. Because why not? That's who I am in my fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying this because it's true. And I'm saying this because I need to remember how wonderful I am. Like, I don't be remembering all the time. Like, and it's crazy. I have to, like, I'm fucking 34 in a week. And I'm still 6 days. And I'm still having to remind myself of how wonderful I am. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to say this for me to me, like I have to tell you how beautiful and how amazing that you are. And so you make a real difference in people's lives. As a partner, I'm so compassionate and sacred, so helpful, so resourceful, so strong, so caring, soft, and loving. You gave X is the dude that I was who I lived with, my only living experience. I used to go out and buy him gifts and leave him notes. I used to just, if he was ever having a bad day, like I would go out and like surprise him with gifts or beautiful notes in it. Like I would always do thoughtful things all the time for him, like without him even like asking for it. Like that's the kind of like lover that I am. Like, if he was talking to me about some kind of a trauma or something that he was dealing with, I would go above and beyond to showing my actions the opposite of whatever that was that he was doing. So, and I did that on many occasions. The Zambian ex, I was fucking great to him. Like, I mean, if he needed like anything, you know what I'm saying, I would make it work. His music career, he didn't ask me to. I automatically started using some of my resources to get him interviews and things like that. I was making him videos and shit like that with Colombians dancing to his music and shit like that, because that's the kind of motherfucker I am. Like, and incredibly loving and soft and gentle and understanding and forgiving. That's like the kind of partner that I am. Like, I am really an anomaly. Like I truly am like a wonderful fucking person. And I'm not really trying to, I'm not trying to say I just get everything right all the time. But guess what? If I do get something, there's nothing I love about me. If I do ever get something wrong or I miss the mark, I am, even if it's uncomfortable, embarrassing, my ego bruised, I am going to say, I am truly sorry, and I'm going to correct it within reason. If I truly feel like, I'm not going to say every time I think I need to change some shit, because sometimes I don't agree with what people say. But if I really truly see, damn, got me there, I change it. If you talk to me, I'll pretty much change whatever I need to change, and I'm considerate of my feelings. I mean, another thing, I love how integritous I am. My personal trainer, I love him so much. I love my fucking personal trainer. He's a friend of mine. So I paid his bill, his monthly, I pay him once a month for 12 sessions, and I got a notification that the payment was canceled. He didn't mention it, but like as soon as I noticed it, I was like, hey, make sure the payment went through. And he was like, I think it did. And he went and checked, yeah, it did. I'm like, okay, just making sure. But that's my level of integrity. He didn't mention it, and he said that he didn't see nothing wrong. But I'm not gonna do that to my. And I was probably, and I think that's time I was feeling a little lackful around money, because I still do feel lack around money at times. Like Gabrielle Union to show you that she can worth millions and still be fighting that shit. It's a constant thing. When you don't come from fucking money in abundance, you gotta remind yourself. You gotta silence the inner broke bitch, because we all got an inner broke. I got a lonely bitch, a broke bitch. I got all that. We all got them entities, and I also got an abundant rich bitch, and I got a fucking loved, motherfucking enchantress inside of me too. So I just depend on which voice. But broke bitch was kind of circling around that time, but I still did not let my broke bitch make me be shysty to my fucking friend. That's who I am. That's who the fuck I am. I'm not gonna not pay this fucking man because I'm feeling lackful around money. Fuck that. That's who I am. That's who I am. And that's who he is, because he got the payment. He could have said, oh, well, I didn't get it, and I would have paid him again. But he didn't do that. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a fucking wonderful person. Okay? How you try to help his career. I am so considerate of my partner's feelings at all times. I'm incredibly considerate, sometimes to my detriment. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Like sometimes I can overthink being considerate because I care so much. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. You know, I've bought my sister and my mama several fucking things. You know, certain things, my mama don't pay for certain shit every month. No matter how much money I make or don't make, my mama don't pay for certain shit. I still pay for her shit. I still pay her bills. No matter what. I'm still paying for shit for her. I don't give a fuck what that account looking like. If I don't care what I think it need to look like, mama, you deserve it. So I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm resilient. I deserve compassion and all that shit. I'm willing to change or overcoming your body dysmorphia. I've done a great job at overcoming my body dysmorphia disorder by being consistent in the gym. This time last year, I couldn't really work out because I was too in my feelings about being body dysmorphia. I was in a cripplingly insecure place, and I'm still not all the way there because I told y'all I got a hernia, right? So it's not that cute. So I'm not gonna like show my stomach no more until I get it fixed. But I'm still feel good about that. I've never cheated. Even when I was monogamous, I never cheated. Ever. Always integrity. If I say it, I can't really go color outside the lines when I give my word to something. Like when I really give my word, I can't really go outside the lines with that shit. That's who the fuck I am. That's like, I really truly am a remarkable human being. Okay? I love you, CG, and I want you to feel good about yourself. You are wise, powerful, and strong, courageous, and my existence enjoy matters. All I've listed above doesn't change because of anyone's choices, decisions, feelings, thoughts. Not even my dad's. So now that we've gotten that foundation down, now I can start getting into what was fucking with me when I was crying and shit the other day. So all of the stuff that I just mentioned doesn't change based on somebody else's opinion. That is a nugget right there. It doesn't change because my ex probably has some version of the story where I wasn't there for him and I did him wrong. Even though I asked him over and over again to let's talk about it. He wouldn't do it. He has a version of me in his mind that's probably not favorable, which is why he acted all nonchalant when he saw me. But I have to really be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't blend the two. The truth about me still motherfucking stands. No matter if Divine can block me, get married, say you ain't shit. I really can't really, I could have a human moment, but it needs to be a moment. That is not going to dictate how I'm going to feel about myself because all that shit is still true. No matter what nobody else is doing or saying, or their decisions to be with me or not. If he want to be busy and not give me time and attention, that's fine. Everybody can be busy and not give me no time and attention. I can never get time and attention from another man again. That shit still stands, what I just said. You know what I'm saying? And so no matter if dad disowns me, I talk to daddy, say, well, fuck you. All right. I'm still the motherfucker I just talked about. Even if I'm single forever. Now that one is another fact. It still doesn't change the fact that everything that I said is true. I'm still God in the physical body. I'm still the deliberate creator. I'm still money. I'm still love. I'm still the vibration of God. That is still me. When I say God, I'm not talking no fucking biblical Muslim, Catholic, Jewish shit. No. Y'all know I don't fuck with that dumb shit. Okay? I am talking about the pure positive energy of the energy that creates worlds. The vibrational frequency that animates all of us. I'm still that. Which means I can decide and do or have whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? And so try this. I can't care what others are doing or feeling because there are many matches for me. So now we're getting into abundance. Remember how I said in the other video that the lack is going to kill me. The lack is going to fuck me up. Because the reason why it's so detrimental when somebody like Divine may not choose me is because I'm in lack. I'm thinking it's the only nigga that I'm going to meet that's going to be good to me, be like that. Bullshit. Lack fucks up everything. The reason why I'm all, oh my God, sales are low is because I'm in lack. It's an abundance of money and beautiful men all the way around. Everybody want me. The money men all want me. With that mentality, it's not that big of a deal when somebody decides to do something else. Because I can't control it. So I'm getting into trying to control other shit. I can't control what this nigga does with his time and priorities. I can't control what my daddy decides to do. I can't control the perspective and mind and the life of my fucking ex. And I can't control none of that shit. I can't even control the fact that ex, which is the Canadian who I live with, he just, he wanted to end things. It ended up being mutual, but he initiated the ending of our relationship, and I can't control none of that either. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many matches. Because when you're in abundance, everything it leaves all the room to appreciate shit. So, period. I stand on my truth, and I want men who agree with me 100%. I'm not small or weak. I am big and powerful. So that's where it ended there. But this is like part one of the process, right? This is the first part of me processing that full vent. So when I come back tonight or maybe tomorrow morning, depending on how my day goes, I'm going to start getting into this is something better. Because I was talking to my girl Roberta, and I was telling her about what happened with Divine. She was like, Sydney, is this or something better? Like, he can feel that way. It's you can have something else. Okay, it's because the lackful fucking thinking seems so real, and it's just really not. He's not the only man on earth. And he may not need to be my man like that ever. And that is okay. I can be an appreciation of what we do share. But I know how I want my man to feel, be, act, and show up for me. And until that's there, it has to be something more that I can manifest. So, that's where I'm at, y'all, with that. And so, I still have several more entries to make, in all honesty. I still haven't told y'all about model nigga. Haven't told y'all about pansexual nigga. I haven't told y'all about Divine. And I still haven't finished processing it. So more content is definitely coming. I want these videos are getting millions and millions of views. And they are really changing people's lives. And I feel excited about that. And it's just so much more to come. So I have to get ready to work out in the next 40 minutes. So I just really wanted to share this with y'all. Okay? So I love y'all. Let me know if anything resonated with y'all in this video, if this helped y'all in any way. And just know I love y'all very much. Thank y'all for caring. I know it's like a couple of y'all who be commenting, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. Like, for y'all to sit here and listen to me ramble about my life, I definitely do appreciate that. And my goal is just to be transparent. That's another thing I appreciate about myself, man. I said that I was going to start by being vulnerable online, and here I am. And so I'm doing a lot, and I have to continue to give myself credit for shit. So like, this is just like the step one part. So appreciate. Then we have to start giving myself credit. I said credit for working out every 3 days a week without missing. That's amazing. This time last year I couldn't do it because I was convinced I was gonna be fat forever. That was my crazy ass mindset, and I've changed that. So, that's that. But anyway, I love y'all so much. Peace.